In the CumulusCI Trail, we're now in Module 6, the second unit. This is the B version because in the first one, capturing field, this is specifically was the local produce field as metadata. And after a couple of attempts, we're able to retrieve the changes. But I'm not going to delete the scratch org yet. I would love to. That took over an hour and a half to build it, so let's do that. Instead, what we're going to do is, this is going to be testing the changes. We're going to run this CI flow for QA. And we know we're in the right repository because this is the shortcode universe, so we got to see here. So it's just going in there. So I'm going to go ahead and load this and say, let's run the QA org. And it's perking along. Successful QA org in almost 20 minutes, but that was what they projected. And so now what we can do is to run the browser. And we can look at the delivery items. We can pull up the objects, delivery item, and then here we're looking for the fields, and we're looking for is Protos local checkbox. So we know that it did work out just fine, so it passes the QA. And looking at GitHub desktop, we can see that we have 3. This is a delivery item and also a delivery item. We're going to go to current branch, and we're going to create a new branch, and we're going to name that new branch feature local, and we're going to create the branch, and we're going to bring the changes from the local. So we're cloning that local. Switch branch. And now we can commit the changes, but a commit summary is required. So we have to go up here and make sure that we've dropped this in. And we're going to drop in here and just put description. And then now we can commit it. So once we commit, then we want to publish. And I'm assuming we published, but what I'm going to do, I'm seeing here it's saying the first one right now is a push origins. I'm going to go on ahead and do that. And now it says we can create the pull request. You can either click here, or remember we can go out to branch and then drag down, and we can get it from here as a control R. So it's 3 ways to get there, and it tells you here again. So we're going to create the pull request. It's going to bounce us out to the internet and to the cloud version of GitHub. And we can add changes, and then we're going to create the pull request and merge the pull request. No conflicts, we can merge the pull request. Confirm it. And then we can delete the branch here, and then we have to delete it also in the repository. So then we go back to GitHub desktop, and we're looking at the feature branch, so we can go branch, delete. And yes, we want to delete it because we did do the merge. And so we're brought back to main, and it says go to repository pull and do a refresh. And so that's all happened. And then the last step is to go back and go to Visual Studio and delete the scratch and QA orgs. This is the first one. And the second one. And believe it or not, we're ready to go to the last unit in this entire trail. So join me there.